Nah, they probably do. I'll record it anyway.
You can record the engine. This is the true Rolls-Royce engine.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's completely been worked over. It's so much fun, and when it starts up, it's a Rolls-Royce. It's kind of like a Harley, you know, when you can always tell about a Harley by the sound, where you can with a Rolls-Royce. So it's quite fun. So they'll get a kick out of it. They'll really enjoy it. It'll seat 4. 3 in the back, 1 in front next to me, the driver. But I don't suggest that. I suggest the bride and the groom.
Yeah.
The bride, usually going to the wedding, maybe she'll bring a couple people with her if she wishes. And on the way back, just the bride and the groom. Can they put 4 in it? Yeah, fine with me, but it's going to be real
tight,
squishy. Yeah, it's a Rolls Royce. It's got no trunk. I mean, you know, this is 1964. So people want to be picked up at the airport, and I say, I can't do it. There's no luggage. No, we'll put the luggage in the front seat. And I said, yeah, right. That ain't going to happen. And if for some reason anything happens, 2 things. If they, we take full payment up front. If they call me within 7 days of the transportation, and they can tell me anything, it doesn't matter. We're going to Vegas. We're going to get married somewhere else. They get all their money back. If the Rolls Royce doesn't work for whatever reason, doesn't happen that often, but it's a car like anybody else's car. If it goes kaput, they get their money back too. So
okay,
they're not stuck with anything.
Actually, I got a few questions from the bride and groom.
Okay.
So you know how I mentioned about doing like drop-offs and stuff? Like
yeah.
Do you want to take pictures in downtown before going to the place? Is there like a limit to that?
No, we just go by an hourly rate.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's fine. We'll go downtown. Now the photographer, is he going down by the post office?
I think they're doing like Chinatown and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure that the bride and groom now sit down and map it out, because if you've got a photographer, it takes 2 or 3 hours of let's go over here.
Yeah.
Let's go over here. You know, don't forget, we're on the clock.
Right,
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not on the clock. He's just trying to take as many pictures as he can, because that's how he makes his living, by selling pictures.
Yeah.
So you got to sit down with him and say, okay, dude, here's what we're gonna take 1 extra hour, and we want to get these 3 places, 4 places done in 1 hour, because I don't want Peter sitting around reading a book for 3 hours, and you know, it's costing us money.
Yeah.
So make sure that they kind of map it out a little bit.
Okay. Do you guys cover like parking fees, or they have to cover it?
Well, where are we going for parking fees?
Like if they were to go somewhere in town and the car needs to be parked, and then they're gonna take a picture, like I don't know, near.
Oh, well, I stay with the car.
The whole time. Okay.
All the time. So I can. Usually the police are pretty cool, even if we're parked in front of fire hydrants. For the simple reason, if they come down there and there's an ambulance coming, they say, "Dude, get out.
Yeah.
We can leave." So we don't leave the limos. We don't leave the rolls.
Okay.
You know, so if they did say, "Peter, we want you to go around the corner. We want you to be in the photo," I got to say no. I have to stay with the car to protect the car, and I stay with the limo to protect the limo.
Cool.
And there could be a purse inside. There could be something inside. So that involved also.
So one more thing. Well, a couple more things. Is it a wedding? I'm not sure. Do you just have a rule regarding like signs, like just married signs?
Well, the just married. I have just married signs. I can put it on. We can't put cans on.
Oh yeah.
Let those go. And some people
could probably scratch your.
Some people want to do 2 things. They want to tape, and this goes on the rules. I mean, on the limos too. Say, I want to paint take a sign that we made, and we're going to tape it on the car. I say no.
Okay.
You can't. It's just going to take the paint off.
Yeah.
On the limo. Other people want to take, like you see in the car lots, and they want to take, you know, the big white paint. I say no. Yeah. You can't. Sorry, but we can do bows.
Okay.
We can do ribbons. We can do whatever you want to do, hanging from the car. If they have a special theme, that's fine. But what we try to do, we do a just married sign. We usually do it up by the front window, and then the photographer snaps some pictures, and then of course when we drive, we take it off.
Okay. Can I see that later on, if you happen to have it today?
Yeah, I got them. I'll show you.
Okay. And is the driver included in the cost?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And is there any other additional cost that we probably need to know about? Like
state tax.
Okay.
Real mellow, real easy. We don't. sometimes the bride and groom usually say, we'd like to put a tip in there because during the day we don't carry a lot of money. So, you know, we're moving and grooving, so sometimes we forget to give him a little bit and give her a little bit. So they always ask me this question: what do we tip? What is the norm? 10% is not used anymore. 20% is when they go to the restaurant, they get food and the drinks, and they stay with them. So we usually put 18%.
Okay.
So if they want to say, Peter, put it all in there, that way we, at the end of the day, we can go aloha and we're gone. We don't have to worry about, oh, geez, we forgot. You know.
Yeah.
If they want, we'll put 18%. So all there is a travel fee, travel time, state tax, and a gratuity if they wish. No hidden fees.
So no gas, insurance, and all that. Okay, and what happens if you got if they go over or under the requirement?
Well, if they go over, of course, but will they go under? No, they won't. But let's say, for an example, they had a 5-hour package. If they went 4 hours and we got it done, never happens, to be honest. But if it did, I repeat.
Okay.
Sure. I don't. It's just I'm a mellow type person. I don't play that game.
Okay.
Now, the only thing they can do is if they say, I want 5 hours, and I say, okay, from 9, we'll say 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Then a few days before that, they say, Peter, we only want you from 9 to 11. That's not cool, because I could have booked something else.
You should have reserved it,
yeah. I could have. So they got to be a little bit fair on my side also. Some people, I'm fighting a guy about it right now from 888, and I told him there's a 3-hour minimum. 888, 777. Next year 999. There's a 3-hour. Those are called premium days.
Yeah.
So he took me up for the 3 hours, and then he called me a day before and he says, we only want 2 hours. I don't care if you want 2 minutes. You got to pay for 3 hours. Just like in this deal, I got a 2-hour minimum. I've taken people around the block, actually around the block, from the Sheridan Moana to the Catholic Church, down by the Sheridan, by the the Marriott. Wasn't a 10-minute ride. I got to pay 2 hours because we just can't do those kind of things. So now he's trying to say, well, I want the hour back. So no. Premium day, you booked it, you were happy to get a car, there were no cars around, you got the car, you wanted 3 hours, you only owed 2, you got to pay for 3. This deal, you got to pay for 2 at least. But if they book it for 4 and we go 3, on the nose, fine. If we go 320, 320, 315, 320, they know that. I'm not going to rebate it. And if they go over, they got to go over close to 20 to 25 minutes before I charge them for the hour.
Okay.
If we go 15, 20 minutes, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. That's Manini.
All right. Is there any other cool stuff you want to show us? Or
no, that's about it.
Okay. So I'm just going to take more.
Save a little time. I'll show you my dress.
Okay.